welcome back to another segment of Wisdom Wednesday. This week, I wanted to talk about that you have a choice. You do have a choice. You have a choice of what you want to do in your life, the type of person you want to be, the goals you want to reach, the job you want to have, and the voice that you use to affect change in the world. I know sometimes it feels like we don't have a choice, we don't have a voice, but you do. It's just using the power of your tongue to get people to listen. And sometimes getting people to listen isn't going to happen on the first try. It's going to take multiple tries for someone to realize this person had a choice to say this, and maybe I should listen to the choice that they took, the power that they took to say the words or to express their opinion. We have a choice to say yes to things. We have a choice to say no to things. And sometimes when you think about your choice, you're afraid if you're going to make the wrong decision when it comes to your choices. But if you make a pro and con list of anything of a possible outcome that could affect your choice or your way of thinking as you're making the choice, that might give you a better understanding of, should I say yes or should I say no? Now, we talked about saying no on another Wisdom Wednesday. And sometimes when you make a choice, it's okay to say no because that choice might not be right for you. But don't be afraid to make the choice because every choice you make will help you grow into the person you want to be and the person you want to see when you look at yourself in the mirror. Now, even when it comes to the food you eat, you could make a choice about that. And sometimes that's hard. I feel like choosing even what I want to eat can be difficult because I'm like, I don't feel like I'm in the mood for this. And then you have to think about if you have dietary restrictions, what food is going to work for you. So choices play a big part in your food and just in your life in general. But don't let your fears of self-doubt, your fears of people not believing in you, stop you from making a choice that you've been wanting to make for a long time. And just remember, if you fall down, you're gonna get back up because you're resilient. The choices you've made have shaped you and built you and molded you. So you have come with that inner strength to know that if I make this choice right now and it doesn't work out, I'm going to have a plan B, a plan C, a plan D, a plan E, a plan F. You might go through all 26 letters of the alphabet, but at the end of the day, as long as you're happy with your choice and just taking that opportunity that you've been wanting to take, but you're afraid that, okay, I might not be good at this position. Or what if people feel as though I have nothing to say? Or you're afraid of the judgment. You're not afraid of making the choice. You're afraid of the judgment that comes with making the choice That's why making choices are important, because the choices you make will make you happy, or the choices you make will decide what you want to do. But choices are not something you should be afraid of, because your choices will bring you to your destiny, or whatever that may be. What you're afraid of when making choices is the judgment that comes after you made the choice. But no one can judge you, because they don't know what they would do if they were in your position. They might tell you, okay, I would do blah, blah, blah if I was in this position. But until you experience something, you can only think about what you would do, because your reactions change in the moment. So don't be afraid to make that choice, even though it's hard, because it's like you feel like it could affect the rest of my life, which that is true. But if you don't make the choice and you let somebody else decide for you, then you're losing control of the power that you have in your tongue to say, this is what's right for me. Don't let someone take that power away from you of your choices. Don't do it because you're afraid of the judgment or the outcome. Sometimes you just have to step out on that face and do what feels right in the moment. Just do what feels right in the moment. And always have a plan. So remember, don't let anyone take your power of saying, I have a choice. I have a right to say, I don't want to do this. This isn't right for me. Or I just have the power to say no. So I thank you for listening to me. I have enjoyed spending time with you on this segment of Wisdom Wednesday. And if you would like to give the next segment of Wisdom Wednesday, you can always contact me on Instagram. I always leave my social medias in the description of this video. And remember, I love you, I care about you, and your choices matter. Your words matter, and I hope you guys are having a blessed day.